Transiting Saturn, Pluto, in hard aspect to natal Sun. 22 degrees, Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, Libra. Pluto hard aspect to natal Sun will be felt 2018, 2019, 2020. Saturn hard aspect to natal Sun will be felt 2019, 2020. First, we will look at each one individually as it impacts the natal Sun. Then we will blend the Saturn-Pluto energy together and interpret from there. As always, with every transit, be sure to check the natal configuration between the two planets involved. In this case, check your natal Sun-Pluto aspect and your natal Sun-Saturn aspect. The transiting planet will activate the natal condition of the planets involved. Of course, the houses being transited must be blended with the natal house positions and natal house rulerships of the Sun, Saturn, and Pluto. Transiting Pluto in Capricorn in hard aspect to natal Sun. 2018, 2019, 2020. This transit can ignite ambition to the point of going to extremes. Care is needed to avoid overdoing and overreaching and driving your health into the ground. Under Pluto, the desire nature is always activated. Linked to the natal Sun, egocentric willfulness can become threatening to others who react by trying to stop you. Restraint is needed to avoid ruthless behavior in an attempt to seize power. Power struggles with authority figures and those in your environment, at home and at work, should be avoided. This energy may be experienced in projected form, especially with the opposition aspect, 180 degrees, or the square aspect, 90 degrees. And you may find yourself having to contend with another person or persons who are on a power trip and overstepping your boundaries. Transiting Saturn in Capricorn in hard aspect to natal Sun, 2019, 2020. Transiting Saturn in Capricorn in hard aspect to the natal Sun is asking you to define exactly who you are, where you stand in the world, what you represent, and what your abilities are. Define the self and your goals and plans as you navigate life in 3D reality. Expect frustrations, obstacles, delays, and challenges to your self-expression, plans, and goals. This is a testing time to aid you in determining if your goals, plans, and ambitions are truly valid, a true expression of who and what you are. If you choose to hang in there with persistence and patience, despite challenging circumstances, then the path you are pursuing is truly valid. However, if you find yourself giving up and walking away, the Sun-Saturn energy should not be viewed as a failure, but an exercise in eliminating the dead wood from your life. The worst way to handle Saturn, Sun in hard aspect is to internalize apparent failures or criticism coming at you from the environment. Feeling inadequate, wrong, guilty, fearful, depressed, or worried sick should be avoided. Negative emotions will react upon the physical body and appear as exhaustion, lowered vitality, colds, chills, flu, or trouble with bones, teeth, and skin. Remember that the antidote to Saturn is Jupiter. Heal yourself with mental health breaks, hiking in nature, travel, laughter, anything that contributes to feeling positive and hopeful. Blending together both influences, transiting Saturn Pluto in Capricorn in hard aspect to natal Sun, possible manifestations. Hard work and self-discipline to accomplish huge plans and goals that are life-changing. The obsessive power grab to gain control, authority, and status. Care is needed to avoid overdoing to the point of physical breakdown. Know and respect your physical limitations, especially if you are older or have any chronic conditions. Strong practicality and planning, as well as thoroughness, a polished performance, and no loose ends are the requirements of success at this time. Saturn-Pluto energies often bring irrevocable endings and deaths, actual or metaphorical. It is also a divorce configuration, especially if affecting the seventh house or its ruler. If you're in a relationship situation that has been unfulfilling, this energy will bring things to a head and demand that something be done. Fix it or forget it. Take the necessary steps to address the issues involved. Do the work required to make the relationship better. If no transformation is possible, then it's time to let it go. Saturn-Pluto energies in hard aspect to the Sun can herald the end of an era, the end of a major life stage, from work into retirement, from marriage into divorce or widowhood, from single life into married life and the responsibility of parenting. Once Saturn does its work, clarifying who you are, Pluto will remove everything superfluous and standing in the way of your authentic self. The Plutonian resurrection, the heaving forth of new life, the phoenix rising from the ashes of its own funeral pyre will come without fail. Know that whatever came to an end was no longer relevant to the unfolding of the true self.